Well, I'm sitting here with Lisa Carlisle. She's visited the Cayman Islands for the second time. We're just absolutely stunned with her wonderful sound, and I mean, it's just incredible. And I'm sure you've just heard a couple of her songs, and we're just so honored to have her back. Thank you so much, Lisa, for coming back to the Cayman Islands.
Thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's wonderful. I couldn't help just while watching your performance, just how much you feel your songs. I mean, is that true for singers most of the time when you're performing?
I think it is, and I think it's the strength of a very skilled composer where they write the music in such a way and that sometimes you don't actually have to think that much about trying to feel something. It's there in the music, and it's there in the way that it lies in the right part of your voice. So to be fair, credit's not all mine. Part of it's to do with the writing, but it is important, I think, to pick songs that mean something to you or that you feel have some meaning, because your audience will hopefully get more out of it.
And I think you're being a little modest. I think that you absolutely have to feel that in order for that emotion to come out. So even though the words are there, the way that you put that forth is just incredible. I could just feel it, you know? So I know you're just being really modest, but you're really an incredible talent. Now, I read something about your family not being really musically inclined. So you haven't come from a family of singers?
No, I haven't come from a family of singers, but I am Welsh, and people, say that the Welsh have got a reputation of being good singers, and partly it's to do with the accent and the vowels, and the very open vowels, which do make it easier to sing. And I've witnessed that myself watching children. But although my parents weren't musical, they were very supportive, and I was lucky to have singing lessons as a teenager from an opera singer from my village. So it was like an inspirational opportunity for me.
Okay, so that's really good too, because that's kind of helped you hone in, almost like you have the talent, but to actually get the lessons.
Yeah, you need the help
to teach you the control.
Yeah, and to understand the technique, and I suppose to open your eyes to new repertoire. Because when I was a child, musical theatre was what I thought classical music was. I didn't realise there was anything beyond it. So it started to take me to new areas.
So what are you working on now professionally?
What I'm working on now is just continual singing lessons to work on technique. At different stages of your development, your voice changes. So it's kind of making sure that your technique keeps up with that. And then in terms of repertoire, I'm looking at some new repertoire, some Bellini arias. And for some of my engagements I've got coming up, I'm learning a whole host of new music for a performance I'm doing in Manchester week after next when I leave Grand Cayman. And then after that, I'm singing in the British Film Museum with a quartet doing a performance of songs from films. So to be completely honest, that's yet to be started on. That's my project for when I get back.